Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome to another episode. So if you've been following my channel, I've been trying to post videos every week, and I haven't done it for almost a month and a half. And no, not because I stopped working on the cars or something like that. I've been busy. There's a couple things that I've done on the car that I didn't really think that I should record any of that. One of them I'll show you in a second, but another thing is this here, that I've been working on the front clip or front bumper and fenders for the sportcross. So it had a couple blemishes here and there, especially since the fenders are fiberglass. It had small cracks here and there, and so I had to fix them, like this one for example. It had a tiny crack going all the way around, so I had to cut it out and glue it from underneath. I'm gonna bundle it and all that, but the bumper is good now. There was only one spot somewhere right here that it looked like somebody ran into something, but other than that, and this isn't fiberglass, this is original OEM Altezza or Toyota, whatever, bumper. So I was planning on painting this. I was planning on buying one of those plastic sheets to do diffuser and stuff like that, and then I had somebody call me, wanted to come out and buy the engine for my donor car. So I parked in the garage and the guy never showed up, so it's been sitting here. I've been lazy to pull it out, so I haven't been working on any of the cars. And then one day I was checking out under the hood on the Lexus, making sure everything's good, and I noticed that radiator was kind of seeping, and I was like, I need new radiator pretty soon. And next day, guess what? It actually leaked everywhere. So I got new radiator. I'm gonna install that. This is not anything special. I didn't buy anything like Mishimoto or aluminum core, whatever, like cool radiator. This is one from 1-800 Radiators. They offer lifetime warranty, so I said why not, especially since I wasn't sure what I want to do with the Sportcross, and I know I'm going to change this later, but for now I'm thinking to do a 2J swap later. And with that being said, that means this radiator I doubt is gonna fit the car. So install this, keep this. So let's install it. I don't know. Let's pull the car. I'll be working outside on the driveway since this car is inside, and I don't feel like jump starting and pulling it out and blah blah blah. So just move the E36 part here, replace it. I'm not gonna do like a step-by-step what you have to do and all that. I'm pretty sure you guys know. I'll probably just point out what you have to disconnect and all that. So everything else just easy peasy. So one of the things, if you have any car, doesn't matter what kind of car you have, if you're thinking of getting a hood with the hood scoop, or you're thinking to get one of those aftermarket hood scoops, cut the hole in the hood and all that. When I got this car, I pressure washed the engine probably 3 times before I even started driving, so the engine bay was clean, like really clean. I installed this hood, so it's been 2, maybe 3 months, and this is what it looks like now. Minus the battery's been leaking. I need to replace that, but this one I just installed it a couple of weeks ago. Same thing with this one, I replaced it with a different one. Mine was cracked, but that's why these two things have less dust compared to everything else here. So do you really want hood with a hood scoop? So I'm thinking to get like a homemade whatever filter going across, so this way it kind of filters the air going in. Plus in the winter time, if it rains, even though it doesn't really rain a lot in California, but it's still gonna suck. So every time I wash the car, I have to put like a garbage bag, just make sure the water doesn't get in. But even like when I put the garbage bag on, the water mainly just goes like right here. So you can't really see it, but it actually, the hole ends, or starts, ends, whatever, like right here. So if you're washing the car, you might be fine, but if you're driving in the rain, your water will be going up that way. So something to think about, dust and the water. So I need a holder. Okay, let's start it. So it's pretty much disconnect this, that, underneath, yeah, just start working. So this is the old radiator, obviously, duh. This is the new one. Do you guys see the difference? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. No? Well, I'll tell you. Well, if you see it, or people that see it and people don't see it, here's the and that one doesn't have any.
Why?
So if you have 5-speed, usually nowadays when they sell radiator, you can use they usually sell the one that's gonna fit 5-speed and automatic. So, and this is automatic. This here is for the trainee coolant. That one doesn't have it because that one is off a 5-speed from my 2002. So because when I bought this car, it was wrecked, the radiator was messed up. I didn't feel like buying radiator, even though I bought it later. But I installed that, and I did a little hack job to run the coolant for the trainee. I'm not gonna use these. I'm gonna leave them off because I will be leaving in a couple of weeks overseas for a month, and when I come back, I'm gonna start, well, I'll do my best to start to do 5-speed on this car. It's probably not gonna be all in one video, but I have everything. Again, if you guys have been following me, you know that I have 2002, my personal car that I owned for 70 years. It's 5-speed, it runs perfect. So I have everything for the swap. The only thing that I will buy is the clutch. And one of the things that I need help from you guys, if you own 5-speed and if you ever driven manual trend with the lightweight flywheel, I need kind of input on it because I never had one. I really don't know the difference. A lot of people like it, a lot of people don't. I never driven one, so I can't really say which one's better. So if you've driven one, if you own one, let me know which one's better, because I am thinking about buying the lightweight flywheel with a new clutch. I know the difference on lightweight flywheel is it's a one piece flywheel, and usually on cars, not all the cars, but usually you get dual mass flywheel, so this way every time you shift it, it shifts smooth. But I was told that if you get one piece flywheel, whatever, if it's aluminum or whatever, and you can get a clutch with the springs in it, and that's gonna accommodate, or it's gonna take that the friction or whatever, it's not gonna mess up the clutch. So let me know in the comments below, should I not buy it, and what brand? If not, like, don't buy lightweight flywheel. What brand clutch should I buy? I don't want to buy it. It's a daily car. It's not gonna be street race car or anything like that. So just comment below. So let's go back to radiator installation. That's it. Oh yeah, I need to fix my overflow. This here.
What is it?
Yeah, it's a hole, so let's try to fix it my way. So usually it works with the bumpers and fenders, or not fenders, bumpers. But let's see if I can fix this. If not, I'll have to buy a new one then. But we'll do plan A, and then we'll go to plan B. Can fix brackets for the headlights like that too. Works really good as well. We can glue this on it too. Why not? Might as well. Let's make sure this one's not gonna come off, and if it does, then oh well. Have to buy a new fan. It sucks that it's only like, not only, but it's one piece. Fan and overflow. But I've been driving with this radiator for who knows how long. And who knows when this happened. Looks good. Kind of. I'll have to fix that with my handy dandy plastic melting. I feel like I'm 5 again. Or no, 5. Who was melting plastic at age 5? Anybody? Yes, I'm too cheap to go out and buy a fan. I know. Well, I want to buy gauges for my E36. Fuel gauge, oil temperature gauge, blah 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 gauge. What else gauge? So this is it. I think I got most of the bubbles out. Wasn't bubbling anymore, but I'm gonna drive it for a day and then recheck it, make sure the water level is not gonna go down. I was going to use the new radiator coolant, antifreeze, whatever, but after I drained this and I saw this crap, there's a lot of garbage inside, I decided to just reuse the old water, filter it a little bit, add some clean water, and drive for a little bit, drain it, and see if it's cleaner. Then I'm gonna add new coolant. If not, probably just do regular water for a day or two, drain it, just wash it out. So I don't have any special machine. I know you can just take it to a shop, have them flash it out or whatever, but I'll just do it old school. So this is it. Do make sure if you do something like that, make sure all the bubbles are out before you drive it, or at least most of it out, because you will overheat the engine or have a chance of overheating. So right now I'm probably gonna go and buy one of those plastic sheets, try to get I'm probably gonna get the biggest piece, which is like 4x8, do diffuser for the E36. I want to get one for this one, Probably do the lip out of it, so all that stuff, we'll see. I do want to get the front clip painted this week on the sportcross. And let me show you what I was talking about when I said I got a couple things done off camera, I guess, other than doing a bumper. So this is the strobe light is on the left side, and it's a regular light bulb on the right side. So here's how it's gonna look when you press the brakes and it's on, versus the right side if you let go of the brakes and you press them again, they just stay lit. But the sad part is, since you have LEDs, your dashboard light comes on with the warning light. So, and yeah, I took this off because I had to get the paint meshed. So, and what I did is I actually took that bulb and put on my E36. So I took one of the bulbs and I did this. My third brake light blinks when you press it, so you let go and press, and it does that. And no dashboard light. So I decided to actually take those bulbs out from sportcross, because if you have sportcross, you have lexus, is300, whatever, and I think most of the cars going from LED or non-LED going to LED. If you have a dashboard light for the tail light out or whatever, that light will come on, and that's what happened on this one. So there's a bunch of different ways to kind of bypass it. You can buy resistor. I've heard people put like a regular bulbs in it, just kind of hide it, but there's a chance of them overheat and get caught on fire, which I don't want to. Or you can just take the little bulb out of your speedometer. But I kind of like that little bulb inside, because if my taillights do go out, this way I'll know what's up. So took it out. I'm probably gonna get one of those triangle third brake lights and do under the bumper. Maybe, we'll see. But other than that, that's it. So again, hopefully I can get a couple of videos before I leave overseas. And one of the things when I'll be overseas, I don't know if you guys know or not, but so they're shooting new movie, Fast and Furious. What is it, 9, 10? I don't know. I haven't seen the last ones, so I really don't know which ones they have. But they're actually filming that back in my home country, that's where I'm going. So hopefully by the time I get there, there'll still be doing a video, whatever. I've seen a couple of videos from people just videotaping and showing on Instagram and stuff. It looks pretty cool. So hopefully I can make it on time. Do a couple of videos for you guys, and maybe get some videos of their local drift events and stuff, because they have really sick drift events out there. So other than that, that's it. See you next time, I guess. So what do you guys think about this? So the train is officially out. So to be continued.